motherfucking hot bitch. She is back, though she never really left, which is what I love, because we are being fed down. Okay, my girlie said, this ain't Texas, bitch. Okay, I'm watching these 16 carriages. So I knew, okay, I was popping over to X Twitter, and they, like Verizon had posted a video with my boy from, he plays Buster on Arrested Development, and he's in Veep. I'm sorry that I don't know his name. But a video of him, and he was making lemonade. Well, the first one I saw was him with Renee, and he was making a joke. And then at the end of it, it was like a half, maybe 1 or 2 second clip of my house. And then there was another one where he was making lemonade, and then at the end again there's a about 1 maybe 2 second audio clip of my house, and it had the date of the Super Bowl. There's a lot of theories floating around on the internet, but Verizon had confirmed that yes, girls, we have a commercial during the third quarter. Okay, be there or be square, right? So I am unwell, so I purchased Paramount Plus so I can watch the Super Bowl. I'm like, I'm at home, chilling today. Yesterday was just it was recovery, just like let me lay here and take some herbal medicine and just chill out today. So I felt like it was pay-per-view, because I thought I had a free trial, but apparently a bitch already used Paramount Plus, which I haven't, so that's annoying, but maybe I did for something, who knows, but I don't think I did, but I must have, or anyway, so at that point I was okay, whatever, I'll pay the stupid $4.99, I can watch the Criminal Minds show too, so while I have it, so anyway, I get it, because I wanted to see Usher, and I knew there was going to be a Beyonce commercial. I'm like, both will end up on YouTube, so I don't really need to watch the whole game. But then I was like, it's the Super Bowl, it's fun, it's cultural, let's see what's going on, let's watch the little games, see the little ads, see everybody cry about America, let's just do it. So Usher performed, I'm like, okay, I feel like, it's Beyonce, so they're probably going to have this slot right after the halftime show. And then I see the little Verizon thing, so like, oh my god, yes, it's happening. But it was just like a little teaser. And so I said, okay, what they're going to do is they're going to wait until after the first commercial once we get back from the game. Because then everybody's going to be watching. And that's what they did. The commercial was, I loved it. It was so, first of all, she looked gorgeous. We haven't seen Beyonce in filmed media in such a long time. Not in a live setting. Homecoming. Homecoming too, but Renaissance was filmed, but it was the live performances. And at Renaissance, there are clips and things that she filmed, but again, you're in a live setting. So this is the first time you're at home watching something that she's done, that's scripted and recorded and all that good stuff. It's the closest thing we've had to a music video since Black is King. So it was a big deal. And so she looked gorgeous. It was funny. It was okay, personality. And she said, drop the new music. First of all, it's hilarious. If you haven't seen the extended one, you gotta watch the extended one, because they have her doing all sorts of crazy things, and it's hilarious. She's streaming. What else? She's in space. What else is she doing? The streaming one was funny. Oh shit, Beyonce that was funny. But yeah, so the commercial was great, and then she goes, she's like, all right, drop the new music or something. And I said, bitch. And so I immediately run over to Instagram. I don't see anything. I I said, Beyonce, why are you lying to me? I go to Verizon. I don't see anything. So I thought, okay, maybe they're going to have another commercial for the next commercial break. But at that point, I had to go to the bathroom for like an hour or two, and I've been waiting. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll figure it out. I'll just hop on Twitter X and see what's going on. And then I saw, I don't know if it was from, it couldn't have been from Verizon. I think it was from, oh no, there's something else, sorry. So I'm checking to see what's going on. And then boom, Act 2. I said, girlies, it's time, it's happening, we're here, it's happening. I don't believe her, but it's happening. Wow. Act 2, March 29th. I said, Beyonce, this is why I respect you, because I was just saying the other day in one of my videos, was it a video or was it a tweet? I'm pretty sure I was saying it in one of these videos, how like I dislike when because it was the Ariana video. I dislike when artists do these like long ass drawn out like album releases, like my girl Dua. I'm like, we've been like, Houdini came out months ago, you know, and then she keeps putting out 55 million, you know, remixes, and then like last month she announces the new song training season, right? But then she's like, it don't come out for another 3 to 4 weeks though, girls. I'm like, then why are you telling us this? So I like that. Much like Renaissance, Beyonce was like, okay, girlie, so here's the song. You get the album in about a month and a half. That should be enough time to get your affairs in order. And then it's also like it leaves enough time for fun, build up, and roll out, you know? Like with Renaissance, like we got, you know, like we got Break My Soul, and then we get, like that was first. And then, like you get the album cover, and the album title, and the track list, and, you know, credits, and, you know, I wonder, oh my God, I'm getting excited, what is she gonna do? Because like now I'm like, because, you know, for Renaissance, she did like poses, you know, like the different boxes, you know, pose 1, pose 2, pose 3, pose 4. And so now, make sure I was recording. Now, sorry. So I like this, like I feel like it's that like 29th is probably like 6 weeks from now. Which just gives us enough time to salivate and, you know, her to still do things that are fun and engaging without it feeling drawn out and old and tired. The gag is, like, I still am very much in the Renaissance. Like, it's like literally Saturday night. Cause my friend's birthday was Friday, so yesterday was Sunday. Saturday night, I threw her like a pregame before we went out, right? And it was Beyonce themed, so I had like my Beyonce cutout. I made this pure honey drink. I bought a Chantilly cake, similar to, you know, Chantilly lace. I got like this People magazine Renaissance World Tour, like magazine, and of course we played Renaissance, you know, top to bottom, and that was Saturday. And so like Sunday we hear, you know, Act 2 is coming, and so I'm like, yes, I wanted and was hoping for that Renaissance the tour was going on streaming, or sorry, the film was going on streaming, but alas, she said, we're moving on. She said, I told you to get the fuck up out of my house. We're done. We're out of the house. Okay. Now we're at the countryside. Okay. We're moving on. I wonder if it's going to be its own complete era. Like Renaissance was an era. She was silver down. Okay. We had the album with all the 4 poses, bitch. We had the tour, we had the film, we had the merch. So much. I have, like, not exaggerating, I probably have like 6 Renaissance shirts, right? We got the Renaissance pose. People learned how to spell Renaissance. We had Renee. It's like, I wonder if Act 2 is going to be its own, like, thing. Like, are we going to have, it's going to be a country theme. Is she still going to do a horse, but not a disco horse? Just a regular old, horse or a stallion or something. Is there going to be, more boxes? Because Saint Noir was very, like, Renaissance. Are we going to get a say, countryside? What is there going to be? A tour? There can't be a tour. She was just on tour. But does that mean we're going to get an album instead? I mean, a visual album instead? Or all those teasers for this and that? Like, I don't know. And I'm excited to see. And I'm also, like, my point was, what I was trying to make is that I am still very much into the Renaissance. So, like, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I can't wait. Although, low-key, I'm going to die. I can't wait. But, like, it's not, pee hydration levels. If you know, you know. So, girl, let's move on to what's important. The songs, incredible. So I listened to them in order of the way they were presented. So first was Texas Hold'em, and that was also in the little teaser she did, which I need to watch again tonight. And so I said, okay, let me listen to Texas Hold'em. And you know what? Let me pull up some layer. That means lyrics. Oh fuck. Oh shoot! I mean to curse. Okay. Now Verizon using my location. More on that later. Man, this ain't Texas. Ain't no Hold'em. Let your cars down. It's giving like, like it's like plastic off the sofa, but country. And I'd say that just because that line reminds me of like, she's like, let your cars down. Like, relax. It's all right. You can, be yourself. Put your keys up. Stick around, girl. I'll be dancing if I can't slow dance with you. Come boss, you call me honey too. It's a real life buggy and a real life hold down. Don't be a bitch. Come take it to the floor now. Whoa. That is my song. It's my song. There's a tornado. Like, girl, we are in the country. What I love is, oh my God, I love the song. One step to the right, we headed to the top, but we always thought was nice. I love it's just, so there's, when the trilogy was first announced, there was always like rumblings that there was a country act and a rock act, because the idea was, these are like historically black genres and genres that have been, like so many things, and that's not what this is yet. If it turns out that that's what the trilogy is, then I'm going to do a full video on that. But the point is, like, there was rumblings of a country album, and as a daddy lesson stan, I'm like, sign me up. I love country. I can't wait to see Beyonce do country. I can't wait to see how Beyonce fights it. What I love about these songs is that Beyonce fights it in a Beyonce fight way. Okay, like, she doesn't Beyonce fight in the way that you think, like, okay, she's gonna add some like 808s in, and like the banjo is gonna go along with a bass guitar, like, she's gonna, I was thinking like, country trap, much like disco trap, and that might be what this gives. Who we have no idea. So, but she does the country, and it sounds like country music, which is the crazy part. But then she does, her unique, like phrasing and background vocals, and making it a song only she could do justice to. Um, what I've found interesting, which is so classic and telling, is how many, like, there are like a lot of like headlines and reviews, like the country inspired song by, or the country tinged, or the, like, they refuse to call it a country song because it's Beyonce, but sister, it's a country song through and through. Like, I don't know how it's not. I mean, Beyonce obviously is not a traditionally, well, I don't know, actually, like a traditionally, like what we consider to be country music, she does not make. She is an artist from the country. And a lot of her sayings and phrasing and things like that are country. But it's not what, we consider to be the genre of country. However, these two songs are definitely both in the genre of country, so I can needs to be acknowledged as such. Like, none of that, it's country inspired. Country inspired what? You're gonna say country inspired pop music? At best, it's pop inspired country music, but it's not even giving me that. Like, it gives me full on country. But I love country. When I say I love country, let me clarify. I love country songs that I love. Like, I can't do too much, red cups beer at the lake in my Tahoe. Like, I can't do, like, it's just not relatable, so it's not interesting to me. Not to say like all the music I listen to is relatable, but it has that tinge of racism. We're gonna do it. We're gonna say it, right? It's very much like, this is how we get down. This is how we roll. This is the American way, girls. And it's just not me, but I like country music when it's like not that. Like, I love me some good Shania Twain, some Carrie Underwood, the girls, Tanner Adele, Sugarland. I like Taylor Swift's self-titled album. There's a couple of country artists that I enjoy, but I don't listen to a lot of country albums through and through. And point is, I much enjoy country music, and so this is exactly what I have been looking for, if that makes sense. Like, so after listening to Tanner Adele, like around Thanksgiving, I went back into another, like, let me find some more country artists, because I love the long, drawn out choruses that are like, a minute long, not literally, but I like longer choruses, and I like the storytelling and the acoustics. Like, I like it. And so I want that without the underlying racism, and with like an actual, but with like a good vocalist, and just something that intrigues me. And this was that. Texas Hold'em, love it. It's fun. It's authentic. It's my jam. I like it, and it still has that Beyonce-ness to it. And then we go to the song of the century, 16 Carriages. So 16 Carriages. So when I first heard it, I was thinking, for some reason, guns. Sorry, Guns. I don't know much about them, but I just feel like those, like, I don't know, I feel like that was a thing with G words. But when I listen to it, I'm like, okay, I don't know exactly what the 16 Carriages represent, because I'm not from Texas, and I don't have horses. Maybe this, I don't know what's happening here. I was like, but I love it. I love everything about it. I love the lyrics. I love that it sounds like a song that she wrote herself about her life. And it just feels, the lyrics, the storytelling, the steel guitar, I love it. And then upon, more listens, I'm like, it sounds like the 16 carriages are like her tour buses, right? Like, they're her tour buses, and she's singing from like this perspective of like at first it's giving like Destiny's Child years. Let's pull up the lyrics, girlies. My phone's on 10%. How tacky. Let's head over to 16 carriages. Yeah, 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long back road. All the tears. This is my song. I'm sorry. But then she talks about, she's 15. And it says it's gone. She had to leave home at an early age. It's been umpteen summers, sorry. And she's not in her bed. She's on the back of a bus in the bunk with the band. Okay, she's going so hard. She's underpaid and overwhelmed. So I'm like, okay, this is giving like Destiny's Child era, right? She wants to be, why is someone calling me? Does it still work when I'm getting a call? Is it still record? I hope so. She's like, girlie, I'm 15 and I'm on the road. I left my family behind. I'm on the back of a damn bus. And then we move on. She's like, I'm underpaid and overwhelmed. I believe that. And then we get to the second verse where she's got time to waste, she's got art to make, she's got love to create. And then in the pre-chorus, she changes it from umpteen years to 38, umpteen summers to 38 summers. And back at the bus, even though now it's a jet. But now, going so hard, now I miss my kids. Earlier, it was going so hard, gotta choose myself. And then it turned to going so hard, now I miss my kids. And instead of underpaid and overwhelmed, it's overworked and overwhelmed. Because, now she's not overpaid. You can say a lot of things, but, and maybe she is, in the grand scheme of things. But I doubt it. So, but overworked, yes. So it just, 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my fears away. And that's like the last line of the song is 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away. Like, it just gives me, she's from this she's like up in the sky watching the tour buses drive off. And she's just thinking about like all the work she's done and like how much she's sacrificed and how, I don't know. Oh, God, I love that song. I'm obsessed. It really puts me into my feelings in the best way possible. And I say all that to say, welcome to the rodeo, okay? She said, welcome to the Renaissance, welcome to the rodeo. All right, we're here, and I'm excited personally. And guess what? You can still wear your cowboy hats. That's the best part about it. The hats are staying. In fact, the hats are more prevalent now. Now we just have more options. You don't have to stick to silver. You don't have to stick to shimmer. You don't have to stick to glitter. You can get you a regular white cowboy hat, a black one, with any kind of patterns. Anything's allowed at the rodeo. So I love this. As far as the Super Bowl goes, it was fun. I figured Patrick Mahomes was going to win. I figured the Chiefs were going to win. I kind of wanted the 49ers to win. I don't know why. But I don't like them, so I also wanted the Chiefs to win. And I like Patrick Mahomes. And I like Kelsey. And I don't know any of the 49ers. Oh no, but when I found out the 49ers quarterback was like, they kept calling him a flop pretty much, saying that he was a last person picked in the NFL. He's the worst player of all time. He's never been anything. I don't know how he got on the stage. His mother didn't want him. His family doesn't enjoy him. His girlfriend hates, like they were just dragging him in order to lift him up. And it just felt like unnecessary. but it's also kind of sickening. Like I see what they were saying. Like, yeah, girl, he was the last pick and now he's in the Super Bowl. So that would have been an E for him to win, but it's also still an E for him to make it there. So, it's kind of a lose win. And Patrick Mahomes is kind of like that man who shall not be named, who used to play for a team that shall not be named. The girls who deflate their footballs before Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes reminds me of him in the sense that, like, it's literally not over until, like, it's over. Like, if you give him the chance to make it happen, he's going to make it happen. Like, if the defense does what they need to do and you give him the ball, he's going to make it happen. Like, it's not an option. Like, there's no other choice. And so that's what Patrick gives me. And so once it went to overtime, I said, oh, well, girlies, you tried your best, San Francisco. Honestly, you did. You had some injuries. You got this quarterback who apparently nobody loves. And you're here and you made it. But now it's a wrap. But it was a fun game. It was fun to watch. It was very Superbowl. Oh, Usher. I thought Usher was great. I loved his performance. It was a lot. Like, I wish we could have, stuck to a few songs instead of changing every 30 seconds. But it was very entertaining. He sounded good. He looked good. He did his good dancing. I loved the roller skates. I loved the production of it all. My only thing is I wish that we would have, like, I couldn't get too into a song because I knew it was going to be changing soon, and I didn't want it to change at a part that I was getting hype about, so I just disengaged. I just watched. I'm a bystander. But it was good. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. It was very Vegas, and I know it's in Vegas, and he had a residency in Vegas, so I'm like, this is just very Vegas, very fun. Side note, having a Super Bowl in Las Vegas sounds like a horrendous idea. Like, I feel like I would rather be nearly anywhere else in the world. But at the same time, no, full stop. It's not anywhere else in the world, obviously. It just, unless I was like filthy rich, I guess, it just seems like a terrible time. But if you have the money and the means, or you're looking for somebody with the money and the means, then it's probably an incredible weekend. It's like All-Star weekend, but the Super Bowl. But yeah, it was a nice game. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. It was a lovely halftime show. Enjoyed the Verizon commercial. Can't say too much about the rest. They were, what they were. And shout out to Beyoncé. Welcome to the rodeo. Let me know what you think about Texas. I actually don't, but if you want to, you can. Actually, yes, we're friends. Let's converse. Let me know what you think about Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages. Are you partial to one over the other? I am. I have to say, I love them both down, but 16 Carriages feels like it came like out of me. Not in the sense that, like, I can relate to it, but just in the sense that I feel so connected and I love it so much. But my phone's on 5%, so I gotta